All right, what is up guys? JaretCampisi with the beautiful Christina K. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna be doing one of my all-time favorite modifications on any motorcycle, but for the first time ever on a BMW, a Duca bike, clear clutch cover, provided by Manny at Moto Million. I'm super excited. Don't forget, you can be entered to win this bike, patreon.com/Campisi Customs. It's always the first link in the description below. Let's get this video started. All right, before we head out, I'll let you guys hear a nice cold start on this beast. Actually, do you want to do the honors teams?
You gotta be close enough.
No, you don't press that button. It's this one.
It's already on? Oh,
yeah.
It's already on. I didn't know you turned it on.
This is with the full Acura exhaust, with the Bren flash. Oh, yeah. What a beauty. She's lost it. All right, let's hop on this bitch and head over to Warhorse. It's incredible. So Aero full titanium exhaust system, Bren stage 1 flash, and it is literal perfection. I just can't get enough of it. Oh my god. It's just so good. Finally getting some good weather here in central Pennsylvania. It feels like summer just has not even started yet with all the rain. But yeah, we're supposed to have some good weather now. I'm super excited. Bike nights are starting at Warhorse. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. My god. And make sure to follow Warhorse on Instagram as well so you can keep up with all the events that are going on. Also, I wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who has been supporting our local shop. Since we started working at Warhorse, they've had 2 record-selling months at their dealership. So the most bikes they've ever sold in April, most bikes they've ever sold in May. And we've even had a lot of people coming from out of state. One person bought the Monster 30th anniversary from Virginia. Because of my video, he saw it and came and got it, which is fucking awesome. I'm so glad he messaged me on Instagram to let me know. And then another guy came from New Jersey to purchase a Diablo V4. And his wife actually reached out via Warhorse and asked if we would come over and meet him, and we did. So he was able to meet us. We got to hang out with him, see his new bike, and I'm really excited. That's what it's all about. We've really been enjoying being a part of the community. And again, if you mention my name at Warhorse, you will save money. And if you want us to come over and meet you when you take delivery of your new motorcycle, as long as we are able to do so, we will absolutely do our best to try and get over there. So you get a personal meet and greet with myself and Christina from any bike that you purchase from Warhorse. And we hope to see you at a bunch of events coming soon. The first bike night is Friday, May 31st from 5 to 8 p.m., which is probably going to be the day this video goes up. So I hope to see some people out there. Bring your cool bikes. You can also drive cars too. It's totally fine. You don't have to have a bike. But they're going to do live music and giveaways and drinks and food, and yeah, it's just going to be a good time. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to put the clear clutch on this thing. It's going to be so sick. All right, we have arrived. Warhorse of Camp Hill. I love when they line the bikes up outside. Good weather. The building looks amazing. Doesn't get any better. I gotta go to my super secret bat cave entrance. There's Shane. Hey, there's my boy. What's up, brother? Turn this off so I don't kill all their eardrums. Wow, nice and clean. Look at this. It's almost like they were ready for me. Can I make it? No, I cannot. What's up, buddy? All right, Caleb was working with us today. He got it up on the lift, and he actually just did this on a customer's bike this week, right? Yesterday. So they did, and the same M1000 as well? Or was it a regular? S1000. S1000, okay. But it's probably the same, right? Yeah. So we've done maybe 15 clear clutches on Ducatis. We've never done a clear clutch on a BMW, so I'm very curious to see what this process looks like. It is a little different. This one has a cable clutch. The Ducatis all have pressurized clutch, so it'll be a little bit different, but you'll see that when we get there. First things we need to do is unbox this beautiful clear clutch cover from Duca bike. And of course, we got these parts from Manny at Moto Million. You can use my discount code Campisi to save yourself some money, so check it out. There's the pressure plate. And it's blue. How cool is that? So I didn't do a spring retainer on this one. I don't know if they even carry them. I didn't see any on Moto Million website. Do you know if they make those for these yet? Like the actual spring retainer itself, it's a silver piece that holds that pressure plate on. Because on the Ducatis, they offer like colored ones too. But I haven't.
I did yesterday, just
kept the use of stock one. Yeah, okay. So
This looks so good.
yeah, it's gonna look really good. And so again, never done this before, and I'm kind of going with the blue theme on this bike. So we're doing blue accents. So like blue rear spools. We did the blue sticker on the aero exhaust. We have full blue titanium bolts for this whole thing. I'll do the carbon belly panels here too, but that'll be in a future video. So we actually got this through them. It's a new gasket for the clear clutch. Yeah, through Warhorse. Sorry, that's what I meant by them. You can actually reuse the stock one if you're in a pinch, but I would recommend just getting a new one. You can get it through your local dealer if needed. These do come with all of the bolts, so that is one thing I want to mention. These clear clutches, stock bolts, are aluminum, and they're really not technically supposed to be reused. So it's nice that Duca Bike actually sends new bolts, and they're black, which is awesome. And look at this. Here's the bell of the ball right there. Check that out. Be careful because I think it will come off. I'm not sure if it's screwed in. Oh, is it screwed in?
No,
oh.
yes, it is.
Oh, it is screwed in?
Yeah, it
okay.
doesn't come off.
Okay, cool. So there it is. So a little bit different than the Ducatis. Yeah, look at that. That is going to be so badass. And of course, this will peel off, so you'll be able to see in there. And actually, if you flip it over, teens, this is what I was talking about. So this is the clutch rod. Is that what it's called? It goes through here, right here, and then connects to the cable down there. And that's what moves, engages, and disengages the clutch. Yeah, so look at how cool that is. So black here, we went the blue accent there, and then blue on there. And then you'll see that the actual spring retainer is silver. Yeah, so those are all of the pieces, and we've never done this before on a BMW, so I'm super excited. We're gonna let Caleb get to work, and I actually am gonna show some of the process of this because I'm curious to see what's inside there. All right, he's got all the screws out of the stock one. It might be a little warm there, but he's just going after it.
It is a little bit
with
warm.
his man hands. It's like opening a present. Yeah, be careful, bud. You want some gloves?
It's a little bit warm.
I rode a little, I might have been riding a little spicy on the way over. Please don't burn your hands, bud. There we go. Look at that. That's crazy. So is there any parts from this we reuse?
Just the clutch rod.
Just the clutch rod that runs through the center? Okay. That actually looks very similar to the Ducati clutch plate setup. That's crazy. See that? The nice thing is on the Ducati, we had to take that part too, the pressure plate, but on this one, you just take the spring retainer off, and this pressure plate actually just goes over top the old pressure plate, which is really weird that they do it that way. But the nice thing is, on the Ducatis, man, sometimes we spent hours literally trying to get the clutch basket things to line up correctly so that the clutch would actually have the proper pull. So on these, it actually makes it a lot easier. You don't have to go through that. You just pull that spring retainer off. You'll see him do it here in a second. Put the clutch plate on over top the other one, and then you're good to go. So this is the stock gasket. So I actually, in the video I saw, they reused that.
Did they?
Which you can do, right? Technically?
I mean, if it's not like all tore up
right.
or something, I mean.
The idea is that's almost actually like a crush washer, right? You want to only really do it once. Is that kind of how it is? Yeah. So that's the reason why we grabbed another one right here. So we'll be replacing that one. And then I guess he has to get the pressure rod or the clutch rod out of there as well. Yeah, it's incredible, dude.
Look how nice that is.
And it's kind of cool too because I was worried about the silver from this, but you'll see the silver lines up with these silver lines right here, and then it all kind of goes together. Look at that, dude. I'm so hyped for this. All right, so he's removing this piece right here to get down to the clutch rod, and look at that. You flipped it over, like what? I think that's for sound deadening, I would imagine. If anybody knows in the comment section below, let us know what that's actually for. I'd be curious to know, since YouTube always knows everything. But he's removing that just to get to the clutch rod right there, and that's what he's gonna pull out. And then on the back of this, you can see how they did it. So you'll actually see the clutch rod on this one because obviously it's see-through, so that's really cool. All right, so now he's prepping the new clear clutch cover. First thing he's doing is inserting the rod, giggity. Is there anything special you gotta like attach here or anything?
Well, you gotta line it up with the spring.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, it's
Pretty straightforward. Yeah, okay, cool. And then look at that. If you flip this over real quick, look how cool that is, dude. That is actually really cool. At first I was like, that's kind of weird if they have a rod going through there, but because they did that and added that machining part in there with the Duca Bike emblem, and that looks super cool. Also, I want to mention something. There is a stock clip. I don't know if you can see it down there. You can point at it. That thing right there. You want to make sure you transfer that over so this basically so it can't move out or move around in there. So Caleb just mentioned when you're pulling off the spring retainer, you need to be really careful and do it very evenly, or you can snap the bolts. I think you could even bend the spring retainer as well, which you would not want to happen. All right, so we just set the pressure plate on there. It actually goes over top the spring retainer, which is the opposite of what it does on the Ducatis. But you can see that it actually has indents there just for this, which is really nice too, because then it covers up a little bit more of the silver and it makes that pressure plate, that blue, stand out even more. But look at this already, guys. Look at how sick this looks, man, with all the blue accents on the bike. I am so hyped for this. I even like the silver next to it. It looks really nice. Okay, so we just put the gasket on there, and then he was talking about when you actually put this case on, what do you have to make sure?
So when you put this case on, because it's cable actuated, it's got a little cutout in the rod there that'll pull on this and pull the plates apart.
Okay, so that's how you engage and disengage the clutch. Yeah.
So when you put this on, you have to make sure it's opened up.
Oh, so it'll actually enter, that can go in there, right?
And then you turn it as you're putting it on so it pulls itself onto the case.
Wow, that's cool. Here's our first little view. Oh my God, it looks so cool, dude. Look at that. So one nice thing that he noticed when he did the other clear clutch on the BMW is these case bolts are all the same size. And a lot of the Ducatis that we do, they actually have different sizes because why not? It's Ducati, right? They can make things more difficult, they do. But these are all the same size, which is really nice. You don't have to keep track of which ones came out of where or where they go to put them back in. You can just throw them all back in. This is my first time seeing it. We still don't have it all together yet. He just attached the cable. Like I said, it's a clutch, cable clutch. So he's pulling it, and if you look in there, you can see it moving. It's a little different than the Ducati where the whole thing moves, the whole pressure plate, but you can see that it's working. You want to test that it's working before you put it all back together completely. So next is putting this on, and in order to do that, we got to get this. Teens, you want to peel it off? Mrs. Nails? Don't screw it up. It's the most important part.
I don't think you can screw it up, right?
Well, if you
Is it
finger
both sides?
if you finger it up, yeah,
Well,
of course.
Caleb can wipe the fingering off.
Can you though, Caleb? 5 hours later.
Not.
No, I know. It's just the SpongeBob. So how are you supposed to not touch that thing? That's what I want to know. Hand it to him like that.
Yeah.
Looks like a taco. Right? Here's your taco, sir.
So clean.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It'll never be as clean as it is right there. Maybe we'll clean it with glass.
That sounds like a Caleb problem.
Exactly. Here you go, bud. There it is. Look at this. Did it by himself. Teen's got it started. At least she did something, you know? I don't do anything. I just hold a camera. Here it is, the belle of the ball.
That looks so cool.
It does. Honestly, I think this looks cooler than the Ducati ones. I really do. There's so much going in there, and there's so much depth. Like,
It is.
you know what I mean? It's like not up against it. It's deep.
It's very deep.
That's what she said.
I like it deep.
Okay, check please.
Let's see. Oh my God, what a difference. It looked so good.
Dude, that's what I said. When I saw him pushing it in there and seeing it roll.
Wow. Like, I'm not kidding. It just transformed the bike.
It really did. It's
That's-
like a center. It's like
it
an art
is.
piece in the center of the bike. And just think, we're gonna do obviously like.
I do like the depth in there.
That's what I was saying.
Like-
It's super cool and unique, right?
Uh-huh. Very,
Alright.
very different than the Ducatis.
Let's see it spin for the first time. You guys ready?
Let's see it. You know what's crazy is when you're looking at it in person and it's spinning, you don't see these silver parts. But when you're watching it on the camera, you see the silver parts
Interesting.
spinning. Wait till you watch this back.
Because of the frame rate, probably.
Yeah, I was like, am I losing my mind? Because I couldn't see it, but then on camera you can. So it's really cool.
That is badass, dude. I'm stoked.
Looks
So I
really
think
good.
That's it. So clear clutch cover. Thank you to Manny from Moto Million. If you guys want parts for your motorcycle, use my code Campisi to save yourself some money. And of course, continue to support Warhorse, our local dealership. We have bike night starting May 31st, Friday, which is probably the day this video is going to go up. And I think there's going to be at least 2 per month. And then we have events and stuff as well. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and follow their Warhorse's Instagram. And again, if you mention my name here, you'll save money on anything in the entire dealership. And if you want us to come personally congratulate you on a bike that you buy here, let them know and we'll do our best to make it out. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget you can be entered to win this bike at patreon.com/Campisi Customs. It's always the first link in the description below. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
If you have a BMW, go get yourself a clear clutch.
All right, now that all the bikes are back home, I wanted to get your opinion real quick. Which one do you like better? The BMW clear clutch? Do you like the Ducati dry clutch? Or do you like the Ducati clear wet clutch? Honestly, I think the BMW looks the best. That just looks so cool. Maybe it's the blue, maybe it's the bike, the silver. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think looks best in the comment section below.